Hey besties, have y'all heard about Sean Kingston? You know, the guy who sang that bop, Beautiful Girls. I mean, who could forget? But girl, let me tell you, things have taken a wild turn for him lately, and it's not looking good. We're talking fraud, theft, even a SWAT team raid. Yes, you heard that right. Sean's in serious trouble, and even his mama's involved. So buckle up, because this tea is piping hot, and you're gonna want to sip every last drop. Let's get into it. Picture this. It's May 23rd, 2024, in Southwest Ranches, Florida. Sean Kingston is living it up in his fancy rented mansion. Like, hello, living that celebrity life, right? But little did he know, his whole world was about to flip upside down in a way that you won't even believe. The Broward County Sheriff's Office literally rolls up, and this isn't just a little police visit. Nah, honey, this was a full-on SWAT team raid. We're talking guns drawn, tactical gear, the whole 9 yards, like something straight out of a blockbuster movie. Can you even imagine? 1 minute, Sean's chilling in his mansion, and the next, the SWAT team is all up in his living room. Whew, talk about a plot twist. But wait, this drama doesn't stop there. It gets even crazier. You might be wondering, where was Sean during all this? Sis, he wasn't even home. He was performing all the way in California. The gag is that while he's out there on stage performing for fans, back home his mansion is getting raided. And girl, they even arrested his mom. Yes, Janice Turner, his 61-year-old mother, was cuffed right there in the house.
Sean Kingston was arrested in San Bernardino County just hours after his mother was arrested during a SWAT raid of their Florida home.
Like, what is going on? This is giving us serious family hustle vibes, but like the criminal edition. So what were the cops after? Was it drugs? Was it weapons? Nope. Turns out this raid was all about money. And honey, they were seizing some serious luxury items. We're talking an $86,000 custom-made bed. Who even spends that much on a bed? A $160,000 Cadillac Escalade. And, oh yeah, they grabbed up more luxury goodies that would make anyone's jaw drop. This wasn't just about a few toys. Sean and his mom are being accused of running a scam that left multiple businesses out of over $1 million worth of property. I mean, that's not exactly pocket change, right? So, how did we get here? Well, sit tight, bestie, because I'm about to spill the details. Apparently, this all started when a company called Veer Entertainment accused Kingston of having a $150,000 high-end TV and sound system installed in his mansion. But wait for it, he allegedly didn't pay for it. Like, Sean, we love you, but seriously, the company tried to get their stuff back, and that's when the SWAT team swooped in. And this isn't the first time Sean's been accused of pulling these kinds of stunts. There's been a pattern, honey. Back in 2015, Kingston was sued by a jeweler for a whopping $356,000. Yes, girl, that's real money. And in 2018, another jeweler came for him too, this time for $31,000. Like, we're talking major cha-ching, but Sean wasn't out here paying up. And honey, it looks like he's been keeping up appearances, living that lavish lifestyle, but how is he funding it all? Apparently the answer is some not-so-legal tactics. He's being accused of playing a shell game with the banks, writing checks that might as well have been made with invisible ink. Now, Sean Kingston is facing a whole lot of legal trouble, and girl, it is not cute. Let's break it down. Sean is facing a total of 10 charges. Yes, 10. We've got 4 counts of identity theft, 3 counts of grand theft, 1 count of organized fraud, and even a count for writing bad checks. Oh, and did I mention he was already on probation when all of this went down? Yup, sis. He was digging himself into an even deeper hole. If he's found guilty, we're talking some serious prison time, like up to 20 years for each count. Do the math. That's enough time for Sean to go from beautiful girls to beautiful grandkids. But let's not forget about his mama, Janice Turner. She's in hot water too, facing 8 charges of her own. And this isn't even her first rodeo. Sis did time for bank fraud back in 2006. Yup, looks like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But wait, fam, we need to talk about how Sean Kingston has been keeping things hush-hush. After the raid and the arrests, Kingston has been unusually quiet on social media. For someone who usually posts about his lavish lifestyle, flexing those cars and jewelry, he's suddenly gone ghost. Like, Sean, where are you at? We know he's got a massive following, and everyone is waiting for him to speak up. The silence is definitely making people talk even more. Could this be part of a legal strategy, or is he just trying to let things blow over? Either way, the tea is still brewing, and the suspense is real, besties. Now let's talk about the real aftermath. Ever since the story broke, Sean's fan base has been shaken. I mean, people who grew up vibing to beautiful girls are now wondering if the guy they loved for so long is really capable of this level of scheming. And it's not just fans. fans, industry insiders are talking too. Word on the street is that some brands and businesses are distancing themselves from Kingston, not wanting to be associated with all this legal drama. Can you blame them? It's one thing to have a bad business deal, but when SWAT teams and fraud charges are involved, whoo, that's a whole other level of messy. And while we're on the topic of messy, let's not forget the fact that Sean Kingston still has some loyal fans defending him, saying that all of this is just a misunderstanding. They're out here tweeting free Sean Kingston and claiming that the charges are being blown out of proportion. Bestie, I get it. Celebs sometimes get caught up in scandals, but this isn't a speeding ticket or a canceled concert. We're talking about serious fraud charges with some receipts, literally. So while some fans are riding hard for Kingston, others are starting to question everything. Lastly, let's not ignore the elephant in the room. What does this mean for Sean Kingston's future in the music industry? I mean, after all these allegations and the court cases piling up, is there even a way for him to come back from this? We've seen celebrities bounce back from scandals before, but this, honey, this is a different beast. Will Kingston even have a career after all of this blows over? Or is this the final chapter in his story? Only time will tell, but I have a feeling we're going to see more twists and turns before this saga is over. So stay tuned, because this tea is far from cold. So here's the question we're all asking. How does a guy go from topping the charts, hanging with Justin Bieber, and living the dream to facing a whole lineup of criminal charges? Like, what even happened here? Fame can do crazy things to people, right? One minute, you're living the high life, and the next, you're neck deep in legal drama. And speaking of Justin Bieber, oh yes, the Biebs got dragged into this mess too. Kingston allegedly promised promotional videos featuring Justin to some businesses in exchange for lower down payments. Spoiler alert, those videos never happened. Like, how are you gonna pull the Biebs into your drama without him even knowing? Sean, no. Now, I know you're all thinking, what's gonna happen next? Well, girl, I'm right there with you. Sean's lawyer is out here claiming that this is all just one big misunderstanding, that it's a civil case, not criminal. But like, honey, the SWAT team didn't roll up on his mansion for some civil dispute. We've got grand theft, identity theft, fraud, and a whole mess of other charges. This isn't just a little mix-up at the checkout line. This is big-time drama, and it's got everyone's heads spinning. So what do you think, besties? Is Sean Kingston in too deep, or do you think there's more to this story than meets the eye? I mean, come on, we've seen it time and time again. Celebrities falling from grace when they start cutting corners to maintain their status. But still, scamming mattress companies? Who does that? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and let's spill the tea together. And if you found this story as wild as I did, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more celeb tea that'll keep you on your toes. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next, because Hollywood just keeps serving the drama. See you in the next one.